Here are some of prohibited goods that you cannot ship by air. Pay attention to the very first one, lithium-ion battery, or any battery for that matter. Can I say a power bank is the commonest? Most people don't think a power bank is a battery. It's basically a battery that has been encased. Lithium batteries don't ship by air. Any battery for that matter does not ship by air. In fact, I will tell you, 80% of what we do as a company, Kentex Cargo, in the warehouse is hunting down for lithium-ion batteries. Whenever you are traveling, say for instance, you get into checking in the airport, when you give your bag, your luggage, they ask you, does it contain a lithium battery? It is that serious. You've never heard them asking you, for instance, if you have a gun. They don't get into those details, but that just tells you how serious a power bank is, or lithium-ion battery for that matter. Any explosives, this includes airbags, anything that is flammable. In fact, it's the reason you find that when you go with your perfume, when you are checking in, if they find a perfume, they take it away from you. It is flammable. Liquids. If you have any liquid, we do ship liquids, but if you're shipping any liquids, you need to have what is called material safety data sheet. We need to know what it is and all the instructions from the manufacturer. Anything that can support fire. This, I'll give you an example. I see people shipping lighters. Of course, we take them out. Lighter fluid. Perfume, again, can support fire. You see the reason why perfumes are very restricted. Although we do ship them, you need to know that they are very restricted, but there is a provision that allows certain quantities. But just know that it is restricted. Any aerosol, again, perfume comes under an aerosol, most of them, not all of them. Aerosol is any compressed gas or liquid. If you look at packaging of an aerosol, usually it's an aluminum can and it's U-shaped at the bottom. Anything considered an aerosol does not ship by air. Anything that is corrosive, any acid, any strong alkaline does not ship by air, no exceptions. Most chemicals that can cause diseases, or all chemicals that can cause diseases, or they can cause any kind of irritation, whether it means slight skin irritation, whether it can cause inhalation irritation, they don't ship by air. They only ship by ocean. And you can imagine if you ship something that can cause maybe nasal irritation, eye irritation, and then the aircraft is up there in the sky, it has another 8 hours to go, and that thing opens up, you can imagine the situation everybody in that aircraft will be under. So they don't ship by air. Any human remains, anything biohazard, they don't ship by air. Seeds and fertilizers, they don't ship by air whatsoever. In fact, fertilizers, some of them, especially nitrogen fertilizers, they are explosives. They do explode. In fact, fertilizer plants, they explode all the time, and the explosion is like a nuclear explosion. It's huge. So no fertilizers can ship by air. Agricultural products, anything like animal semen, they don't ship by air. You do need special licenses. Seeds, they don't ship by air. You do need special licenses. And countries, they do limit what can be shipped from their country to another. Anything military, anything to do with a gun, anything to do with police, pepper spray. We saw a lot of those during Maandamano, and we were taking them out. It was a lot of work. During Maandamano, a lot of people tried to ship pepper spray. They don't ship by air. In Kenya, it's illegal. It's considered it's considered a weapon. So you can't ship pepper spray to Kenya. In fact, even those taser guns you see being sold by hawkers, they're illegal. In Kenya, that is illegal actually. So we don't ship them. Don't ship a taser, don't ship a stun gun, don't ship pepper spray, bear spray. We don't ship them, they are prohibited. Don't ship gun holsters, don't ship bullets, anything to do with a gun, including camouflage uniform. You do need a license to have anything of the sort. We've dealt with this before, where a company tried to ship camouflage, like military camouflage. You can't ship, they're prohibited, they're regulated by the government for a reason. You cannot ship a drone. Drones in Kenya, they are restricted by KCAA or KAA. You do need a license. For us as a company, we choose not to ship them because it means the whole shipment that we have consolidated, we will have to wait until we get a green light from KCAA for the shipment to pass. So even if it's one drone, it can hold the whole shipment, and that is why we don't ship them. To summarize, remember, you don't ship a power bank. You don't ship any battery for that matter. Even if it's the simplest battery, including a watch battery, it doesn't ship, it can't ship by air. Thank you so much, and follow for more.